Welcome to Man Talk 133 with Shaw and Dara. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern
6.
Standard Time, Military Broadcast Radio, Man Talk 133 with Shaw and Daryl, mbradio.us. I mean, hey, y'all check out we got a nice little website going on, y'all. Y'all gotta check it out.
Oh
Man
yeah.
Talk 133.com. MANTA,
Oh yeah.
the number one, the letter K, 133.com. Once you pop that in, it'll pop up. Check us out, dog. Our website is pretty smooth, dog. It's pretty.
That's right. It's she's
It,
smooth now.
it do what it do, y'all. Y'all need to go check us out, man. But we should appreciate everybody that's been subscribing and watching and all
Mhm.
that good stuff, man. But
No doubt.
so dog, we're gonna have to hop into. We be trying to save folk, dog, too much. I think we try to save folk that don't want to be saved.
Who we gonna save today, man?
Dog, we got to save some folk. This ain't just applied to veterans.
hmm
Some of it, most of it is, but
hmm
for people who want to start business, dog,
Right.
y'all gotta stop being lazy. Let's just go ahead and start with that right up the top.
Dive right in.
How you try to stick your toe in and see if the water cold, and they
Yeah.
die right in, dog. Y'all
Yeah.
gotta stop being lazy, dog.
hmm
I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's been the main problem
hmm
with people. Well, not the main, but one of them. Like the
hmm
main problem, as we talked before, is capital. People
Yeah.
ain't got that money.
But like I said, man, when some people, like I say, they put they put the big toe in instead of just diving or jumping right in. Once they dive in and jump right in, they'll be like, man, if I had known it was gonna be like this, I would have been did this.
Would have been done. Now you'd have wasted 10 years, dog.
Yeah, got to give it a shot, man.
Got it. I'm telling you, man, because the crazy part about it is, and I know we do this to church folk a lot.
Yeah,
And the cool part about this is we ain't gonna stop doing it to y'all.
exactly.
Y'all talk about faith. Faith the size of a mustard seed.
Yeah.
Faith to move mountains. And I can speak to that door to open without me getting up. And I can do all this other stuff. And then when it come down for y'all to start these businesses, y'all ain't done it yet. I'm just
Boy, you set the table on that one, baby boy. You set the table up.
I'm trying to tell you, doc, they can move mountains. They can do all this stuff, man. The Lord can do all, but they won't even move to do the simple things like going to
hmm hmm
irs.gov and set up an EIN, which is absolutely free. They won't even do the simple stuff.
Right.
But everybody want these businesses where they can set it up. I think, you know what I think though, Doc? I think a lot of people just want to say they got a business.
hmm
I own a couple of business. What kind of money they making though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you got two businesses and you still here, I ain't saying that you can't, because you could be. Some people,
hmm
stay in places because for the benefits,
hmm
because they got small kids, and you in
Right.
business, your benefits may be, whatever. But
hmm
some people just want to have them just to say, you know what? I got a business, dog. You got my business card. What you do, dog? We working on that. What you got a business
Man.
card?
And like you said too, man, go back to what you just said about the this stuff. A
Lord,
lot of this stuff is free.
yeah,
Like I said, man, a lot of people they won't even tap in. They have a skill set to
yep,
run a business
yep,
because that's their gift,
yep.
and they won't even tap in to the free resources because
Nope.
it's some things out here, free things out here that can help them get into the business.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? But they
yep.
just won't get up off the couch, even
Won't,
though they can. A lot of stuff is online now, and you can do it from your couch.
yep.
But they won't
Virtual.
get off the couch to pick up the computer to sit back on the couch to get it done.
But though, dog, ain't that sad though, dog? Like it's if you can't be successful in this day and age when you can just pick up one phone, hit record, get a
Yep.
free YouTube account, you get a free Gmail account,
Yep.
you get a free Yahoo account,
Mm-hmm.
And you mean to tell me you can't, the only thing you're paying for is your phone service. You mean to tell me you can't set up a camera and record something that you know about? Like some people, they may know hair. They
Mm-hmm.
make and look at some people hair and be like, you know what? I think you need to probably get some tea tree oil and some other stuff
Right.
because the edges is kinky. You need to get the edges trim, whatever stuff they know by
Mm-hmm.
looking at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you mean to tell me you can't set up a camera? And I ain't saying like okay, like with us when we first started, you had to
Mm-hmm.
invest in some equipment. I had to invest in some equipment to get a
Right.
better sound, a better
Mm-hmm.
look, a better quality product.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't start like this,
Right.
but we grew into it. So we here to
Right.
give y'all information to help y'all grow into stuff. If you know how to
Mm-hmm.
do certain, like you said, certain skill set,
Mm-hmm.
do it. That's all you gotta do. Record it, bro. Now you ain't even got to go nowhere. You can just record it and let people watch it.
Just like you said, that's interesting too. Like you was talking about with a person that can do hair
Yeah,
or a barber or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They can be doing hair and they can have their camera set up and showing people how they do hair or the techniques and this is this and that or whatever.
exactly,
And they can be making money doing hair and blowing up in the algorithm of YouTube.
absolutely.
Cause people gonna be watching their tutorials.
Exactly. To
You know what I'm
see
saying?
how to do, you know what? I need to know how. And then they start sending you questions like, well, look, if I got this hair, how I need to do this with it to make it do this. And for
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. So our job is to
Yep.
come up here on Man Talk 133 with Shaw and Daryl. I'm
Mm-hmm.
Shaw, that's Daryl, just in case y'all don't get it mixed up. We come up here to tell y'all, to give y'all advice on how to do business stuff, like to help y'all get y'all finances right. Cause right now ain't no, it's uncertain right now, dog. What's going
Right.
on with the world the way it is?
Right. But you know what though? I got faith in what I just said. It's somebody gonna get this video and somebody's gonna set
Yeah,
up some cam work
yeah.
while
I
they
believe
doing
it.
hair. It's probably some people that's doing it now. Like,
Yeah.
bigger people, what I'm talking about, like the smaller franchises.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody gonna probably listen to this video or get wind of it, and they're gonna probably say, you know what, that'll be a good thing. I could set up a camera while I'm doing some had the tutorials and all this stuff like
Yeah.
that or whatever. I can make money off, depends on how many hairdos they do a day, plus what they get off their YouTube channel.
Start small,
Yeah.
scale it up. You ain't got to have
Mm-hmm.
a studio to
Yep.
start. And that's some of the things that hold people back, you know, with doing that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what was the quote of the day, dog? The best way to predict the future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
That's the best way to do it. I understand, you know, when you're trying to get started, you need money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're just a regular person, civilian,
Mm-hmm.
you can go to SBA.gov, Small Business Administration, apply for your little loan.
Mm-hmm.
They may have some grants and all that stuff that they can give you. If
Right.
you're a veteran and you're trying to start, you can go to SBA office, but you're going to go to a different part. You're going to go to the Office of Veterans Business Development, the
Mm-hmm.
OVBD section. That's where you're gonna go because you're a veteran. They're gonna give you special things because you're a reservist veteran, whatever.
Right.
So it ain't no excuse like
Exactly.
for y'all not to be at least you know what? I would rather see somebody just attempt and fail
Me too.
than just to not even just do it, dog.
Right. Cause like I said, man, we all know people like that. I know, like, I know
Yes,
people that
sir.
can, I know people that can bake real well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can do uh cakes or cookies or anything, you know what I'm saying? There's always a need for stuff like that,
Yeah.
like we talked about earlier, man. You got caterers or for weddings, funerals,
Yeah.
or what have you, or whatever, there's always a need for food items, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like people that can do stuff like that, they can tap in and do that. Like I said, they can say like if you got somebody who can bake real well, like good with cakes and cookies and
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff like that,
Yep.
right? Pastries or whatever, they can do that, make money off of that, do the tutorials on YouTube, get them a YouTube channel,
Yep.
and get money off of that too. They winning.
They winning, dog. One
They
hundred
winning.
percent.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say this too, like if you don't know how to edit,
Mm-hmm.
and if you got iMovie on your, if you got a Mac and you got iMovie, you can edit through that. If not, I don't get a dime for giving y'all this information. So I'm just let y'all know I'm not an
Right.
affiliate or none of that. If
Mm-hmm.
you go, it's a site called it's called Clidio. It's spelled Clideo. And on that thing, you can take your videos, add music to them, make sure it's royal free music because you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to get no copyright strikes and none of that. If you
Right.
want to add a little music to it, or you can just create shorts and just add them up, load them up on YouTube and add their music to it. Right? It's called
Mm-hmm.
Clidio. It can reframe your pictures. I mean your videos. It can do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? To help you do your edits to it to make it look right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just ways of just trying to do it, but you just gotta want to do it. That's the
Mm-hmm.
main thing. Got to want to do it, bro.
And I guess it's like you said earlier too, man. A lot of times, man, people that's good at stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
they feel like they don't have a chance. And
Yeah.
like you said, I'd rather for to see you try it,
And
and if you
fail.
fail and don't
Yep.
make it, that's okay. You tried it.
You tried
But
it, dog.
some people just don't, just feel like, what, I ain't gonna do it, I ain't gonna get nowhere with it, like that's how a lot of people's mindset is. They
Yeah,
got to get out of their mindset.
for sure. And that's what's holding a whole lot of them back. And
Hmm.
too, the lack of knowledge.
Hmm.
Like, this information that we given and the information we give on the radio show,
Hmm.
NBR radio, dog. Military broadcast radio.
That's right.
I'm just letting y'all throw a little shameless plug in there again, dog. Every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All the information we could keep this to ourselves. I ain't got to tell nobody none of that.
Right.
I don't. I can keep the information, but
Hmm.
the Bible says, God's people are destroyed because they lack knowledge.
Hmm.
In that context, it's the same thing. They didn't really know, you know, the knowledge of God. So they doing whatever they wanted to. They don't listen
Right.
to nobody, unruly, don't matter. Same thing with us. We giving y'all information. All you
Hmm.
gotta do is take it and apply it. That's it. I mean,
Right.
the website's SBA.gov. I
Hmm.
mean, what's some of the other funding places? That I gave. I mean, it's funding places out there. Like when we used to do real estate, they used to
Hmm.
have what they call hard money loans. They probably still got them.
Hmm.
So what there was that a hard money loan for anybody who want to get into real estate. I think they still do them. Say if
Hmm.
you don't have good credit, right,
Hmm.
and you want to get this house,
Hmm.
so they'll give you this. They'll let you get this loan for say 30 to 60 days or whatever for you to be able to fix the house and flip it. But the interest rate be like crazy high. But you still get the money you need to get the house, and then guess what? You can flip out of it. Say if you get it done in 30 days, you flip out of it, you pay them off, you get your money, you keep it pushing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's ways of doing stuff. You just got to sit down and do the research. This right
Yeah.
here is just ain't for just Facebook, Instagram, and all the weird stuff that folk be doing. It's for you to sit down and do research on it.
And
I do
then,
most of my research, bro,
mhm,
right here on the phone.
right. And then a lot of stuff too, like you just named with a lot of people have too, the mindset that they have,
Uh-huh.
they'll be like, what I said earlier, they just don't, well, I ain't gonna make it or whatever. They don't have the willpower. And then
Yeah.
some people come back and say, well, it's kind of like the one and the same. They'll
Yeah.
be like, well, like real estate, or like you was saying, we was talking about the food industry for like
Yeah.
what is it, catering and stuff like that.
Catering. Absolutely.
And they'll be like, well, I really don't want to do that. That type of stuff is oversaturated. It's too many people doing it. And what, when I try to get into it, I feel like I ain't gonna be nowhere because These people over here been doing it for a minute, so
Mm-hmm.
they gonna just drown my little stuff out over here. But you got to put your faith in it and just do it. You don't never know what might happen.
You ain't lying. If you don't believe in your own stuff and your own food, who else
Right,
gonna believe in it? You
right.
got to
You know what I'm
believe in
saying?
it first.
Right. That's just like what like what we're talking about now. We see people with a million followers and
6 million, four
subscribers and
million.
stuff
Yeah,
like that, 350,000
yeah.
subscribers. So we it would even though we would look at them, how would we be like if we would just look at them like, man, ain't no need for to even try this, man. Them guys already got 400,000 subscribers and stuff like that. No, we gonna get up here and we gonna chop it up too. You
Yeah,
know,
they we can look at it. We can easily say, man, they guys in the chokehold, dog. We might as well just forget it. But the
yeah.
thing is, even what you were saying earlier is that like your food, you can do something. You got to do something to make yourself different.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, if everybody else when they do their catering, they have set up their food a certain way. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
you add a little flair to yours or something. The way you
Mm-hmm.
set your stuff up, and people
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, this right here is nice. Like for example, I was, telling Keisha, I was just like, the lady that come clean the house or the people that go clean houses.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that they don't do it, but so like for example, they come clean your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they leave, they put a bottle of water on the nightstands.
Mm-hmm.
That's a small thing, but a lot of people are like, oh shoot, they leaving water in here now.
Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's small, but I'm like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
okay. That's what I would do. I'd be like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, let's get some probably like some Fuji or something, some good water and just set it
Mm-hmm.
up there. And they're
Right.
like, oh shoot, okay. It's a little
Yeah.
small thing that they'd be like, people be like, you know what? I'm coming back here. Like you go to a restaurant, they give you a little small extra, whatever. You like, I'm
Right.
coming back here.
Right. And I give you another example, like what you were saying, you gotta make yourself stand out.
Yeah, man.
It's like the food truck guy.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
food truck guy. What if the food truck guy would have said, you know what, man, it ain't no need for me to even get no food truck, man. They got so many out here at the rodeo.
Yeah.
They got me in the chokehold. I'm gonna just throw my stuff on and reel it in. But
Going on back home.
when you look at these guys with these food trucks, man, there's
Yeah.
so many. Like you never know who you will tap into. Like
Yeah.
this
Bring your
person like
own
your stuff, and
style.
yeah, your style. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to jump in, like we said at the beginning of the show, jump in head first.
Yeah, dog. They said
You
like
know?
for example, you may be, cooking, you got other people cooking quesadillas, but I'm gonna tell you, it's one, and I've been trying to find the truck since.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the name of it is, but they make the chicken quesadillas. I think it's Korean or something like that, but they got the barbecue sauce
Mm-hmm.
on the chicken inside the quesadilla with the cheese and all sour cream and all that stuff in it. And when
Yeah,
I ate it, I'm just like, wait a minute, this is another level of, what I'm saying? They took it up a little bit.
that's
It
like
ain't
the
like the regular stuff.
that's like the crack and cheese guys.
The who?
The ones that are the crack and cheese guys. I
Oh
think
yeah.
they out of Greensboro, but a lot of times they be at the state fair. I'm pretty
Uh-huh.
sure they probably come to Raleigh, for the rodeos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What stands out with those guys is, and they have long lines too, is they take when you say the macaroni and cheese, like with the barbecue sauce, they take the macaroni and cheese
Mm-hmm.
and take barbecue, whether it's pork or turkey, your
Yeah.
choice, and they mix it together and they give
Yeah,
you the
dog.
barbecue sauce to put on top of it.
Delicious.
It's
It
next
sound
level,
good.
dog.
I'm
Yeah, it's
telling
next
you.
level, man. You ought to try that, man. It's next level.
And what's the name of them again?
Crack and cheese, but I think a lot of people, other food trucks have tried to adopt that. So if you get to a food truck where they got like the mac and cheese with the barbecue, whether it's pork or either turkey,
Uh-huh.
what it does, they take the macaroni and cheese and the barbecue, and they put it all together
Uh-huh.
in a little bowl for you, and then they'll give you whatever kind of barbecue sauce, whether it's honey barbecue or whatever kind of barbecue sauce you like, and
Mm-hmm.
put the barbecue sauce on top of it. You just mix it all in with the mac and cheese and the barbecue and all that, and the barbecue sauce together.
Uh-huh.
That's next level, dog.
Y'all stand. Hey, all we
That's next
trying to
level.
say is Just be different. Stand out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do the same stuff everybody else doing. Add your own little
Right.
flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? To make people be like, man, it's just I don't know, just something about they
Mm-hmm.
food. It's just got a little different taste to it.
Yeah.
Or they cookies or whatever it is that you selling.
Yeah.
And when you start a business, just know, before we get out here, just know
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have to have an EIN,
Mm-hmm.
an LLC or S corp, whatever way you're gonna incorporate it. But
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have that stuff. And then we talked about, you know, on our other show, if you got like something that you need to patent, make sure you
Mm-hmm.
put a patent on it. I'm telling you, folks sitting around right now,
Oh yeah.
that I'm telling y'all that's why we did the logo like we did it. You can't change the look on that logo.
Right.
You cannot change the way that the talk is spelled up there. I did it specifically for a reason.
Yep.
That way, if you see it, you
Mm-hmm.
know that's us. Somebody is copying what we
Mm-hmm.
done, right?
Right.
That's the reason why I could have easily done man talk with a L. I mean, could have easily
Right.
done that.
Right.
But how would that stand out when people, oh, I see the one in it. It's a
Right.
little different. It make you, and like the thing behind us, let me let you
Yeah.
know. I had them hook it up, dog. Put us up
Yeah.
there with our little suits, the cartoon look. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And it's a good thing that you broke it down to them too, because I bet a lot of people probably been looking at man talk with the L
Yeah,
in the talk, the TALK versus TA 1K, number 1K.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how we different.
And that will make us stand out. So when y'all you know what, I went just to test it today. Was it
Mm-hmm.
yesterday? One of them days I went to just test it. So I
Mm-hmm.
put man and then I put TA and we pop up in the search engine.
Right.
So that means the optimization that we haven't done is working. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And
Right.
it's kind of that's what I'm saying. Y'all just gotta y'all gonna have to spend some money. And I
Mm-hmm.
hate to be the one to tell you, but y'all gonna have to spend a little bit of money just to
Right.
get y'all stuff going like y'all need it.
Right.
Y'all gonna have to spend some money. Every business has to spend money. It's called a startup fee.
Right.
You gotta get a startup fee, dog. You can't jump in and do everything for free. People want everything free.
Yep.
Everything free, dog. You give them if you well, gonna be it'd be $25, if you get it this. Well, I don't want that, but if you do it today, I get it to you free. And then your next payment instead of be 25, be 50 for the next thing. I take it. It's free.
Right.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? I
Because
don't
like
want
I said, when you're doing stuff like this right here, man, you got to get the mics, you got to get the lights, you
you
got to
got
get
yeah.
the boards and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
It costs money, y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all know when y'all go into business, it's gonna cost y'all a little bit of bread. Ain't gonna break the bank, but if you want your stuff, even we I know we've been talking about catering. If you want your
hmm
food, you don't want to pull up. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, because I
hmm
wouldn't eat it. If you pulled up in a busted Ford Explorer with Reynolds wrap around your stuff,
hmm
with the juice running out the bottom,
Right.
that you can go ahead
Right.
and take that back. I don't mean no harm.
Right.
I know you got to start somewhere, but if you're gonna pull up in a busted Ford Explorer '96 Eddie Bauer edition, right? If
Right.
you can pull up in one of them and it's busted, at
hmm
least when you open the back up, you got all this nice, stuff where you can pull out. People feel
Right.
safe eating it. Don't pull up
Right.
looking crazy.
Right. And that's why they, like I said, they do a lot of people think that you just can jump on this food truck thing and just ride with it, like you
Nah,
said, with a 96 Eddie Bauer. But
you
hey,
got to.
them boys get them inspections. They stuff gonna be top of the line.
Yes,
They got it laid out. Hey, look here.
yes.
They got to pass their grade.
They got to, and,
Yeah.
and
So.
and the state is going to check you. You get
Oh
that
yeah.
sanitation grade. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, if you're doing catering, look, just take the time. We gave y'all some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
SBA.gov. Get your EIN, get your LLC. I think busy.com or some. Give it to you. I think you get the LLC free, and you had to pay whatever state filing fee you in.
Mm-hmm.
I think here in North Carolina it's like $100 and some, depends on the
Mm-hmm.
package you get. Then set your stuff up the right way, doc.
Right.
Veterans, we gave y'all some stuff.
Right.
SBA has a specific division department for veterans.
Right.
If you don't know what you want to do when you get out the military, start looking at a business. Like, I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
different companies you can go to, bro. Like Home Vestas, for these are veterans too. I'm sure they can go either way, but these for veterans, Home Vestas of America, Jam Pro, which is a cleaning place, Tactical Pest, and Termite Solutions is for veterans. And
Right.
I mean, it's a whole 2 men on a truck, all kind of stuff y'all can tap into, man.
Yeah, and real quick, man, I know you probably get ready to get out of here, but real quick, go back to the 96. Eddie Bauer for all the ones that's gonna come at, want to come in the
Yeah.
comments, oh, this, that, whatever about what we driving.
Mhm.
Like bro said, you can't show up and you supposed to be
Can't
catering
do it.
for a wedding and you got that with aluminum foil with stuff dripping all out. When you catering for a wedding, you like say like bro said, that's when you gotta stand out.
Gotta be
'Cause
different.
you catering for a wedding.
Exactly.
You got to be on point. You just
Now,
can't just roll up any kind of way.
now, if you want to be smart, now I'm gonna give y'all a little tip before we get out of here. If y'all got a little money, say
Yeah,
that
go ahead.
500 to 1,000. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to be really smart, you can take the busted '96 Ford Explorer, right? Eddie Bauer edition.
Mm-hmm.
Have somebody wrap it for you with your little stuff on it. That
Yep.
way, even though it's a '96, they
Mm.
don't know what it is. It's wrapped in all your little catering stuff. And then when you open up the back, at least you got some decent stuff with the food in it. They're like, oh shoot, that's a real caterer. But if
Right.
you pull up with the paint fading and the door.
Right.
Hey, hey, bro, can you hold it back up for me till I get this out?
Yeah. You
You
know what
gotta
I'm
put a
saying?
stick up under that joke.
Yeah. Exactly.
It ain't gonna work. I'm just
Right.
letting y'all know. Do y'all
Yeah.
stuff the right way, dog. You got something?
No, I'm good, man. We
Hey,
good.
do y'all stuff the right way. I said it. We is trying to help y'all get y'all stuff set up the right way. Next week, we're gonna go a little bit more in detail with
Right.
some stuff y'all can do to kind of, get y'all stuff together. Whether it be uh detailed way to get your EINs. If y'all still don't know what EIN is, we break that stuff down, but we run out of time. So but
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna get y'all right. Y'all stick with us. We're
Right.
gonna get y'all right. When we go left, y'all lean with us, boy. Like
That's
them
right.
boys out there, them cows with them ninjas. Lean with me, dog. We're gonna get y'all there, dog. Hey, thanks for joining Man Talk 133 with Charles and Daryl
Sir.
every Friday. Every Friday, y'all. NBRadio.us, Man Talk 133 with Charles and Daryl. Thank y'all for subscribing. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, we out.
Yep.
Peace.